Hello, everyone. Today's session is about branding. So, branding and white label, that's a very common topic for a solution that's for the managed service providers. So, after you log in as the cluster admin for CentreStack, you're going to see that cluster branding section. There's multiple areas like the general and Windows client, Mac client, and so on. So there's many different things you can brand. So now that's just for a few things we can go over. We're not going to cover everything, but we can cover the general and the web portal section. So as you can see there, I just changed the product name to My Cloud. And then you can see the title bar area is changed. So your company also may have a different color theme. We have 12 colors to pick from. You may be able to customize a specific HTML code. It's kind of harder to do. So if you can match to a specific color close enough to your company's color, that may be the best to do. So what we've just done, we just picked the olive green as the theme for the company and My Cloud, and that's how it look. So there's a few other things we can change, but the copyright part may be the one you want to change the next, that has the company information, so you can change that. And so after it's changed, let's see what it looked like. And you can see under there, where at the copyright section, it's changed to a different text string. So that's the branding part. So after we do the general section, so now let's move on to the web portal section. So the first one is application icon. So let's go and pick some icons. So just for the fun of it, I have a bunch of Pokeball icons. So it's unlikely you're going to find Pokeball in CentreStack solution, but just for the fun of it, it's see how it look. So we change the application icon to the Lago here, and then see where that is going to show up. So you can see on the top left, that's where that 32 by 32 logo is going to be at. As you can see here, okay, so the blue color logo is kind of not quite match the olive green. So let's pick another color to match for it. So instead of olive green, let's try maybe blue, or let's just try steel blue and see how it look like. So you make a change and do a refresh. So now this is steel blue. So it's in not exactly the same hue of the blue, but kind of close. Just leave it as it is for now. So move on to the next one, the drive icon. So let's see, 16 by 16. Okay, so let's pick a logo and just see where it's going to show up. So the position it's going to show up is under the tree view. So let's expose the tree view. That's the drive icon that's going to be showing up. All right, so let's move on. So the logo is at 260 by 50. I believe that resolution is a little bit off, but let's just go ahead and create a 260 by 51. To know the actual size, you can also use Google Chrome or any modern browser to just look at the existing logo and see the what's the width and the height of it, but it's close enough. So let's just use it. So we are going to create a logo just for the fun of it. Why not? So just technology is kind of hard, but you're just making some fun of it, creating a demonstration video. So we're going to be creating a My Cloud logo here, 260 by 50. So let's just go ahead and create a So just add some text to it and then make it big enough to match. So let's see, just a few adjustments here and there. So most of the time this step is done by your creative department, that graphical designers for the specific logo. Once you tell them what's the resolution you want it to be, so we recommend using the PNG format, which is it's going to have transparent background, so that's going to match to whatever the color theme is. So now we just created a logo for the horizontal one, so let's just go ahead and pick it and see where it's going to be showing up. So let's go ahead and do a refresh. We're not going to be seeing it here, so let's just log out, and there you go. So that's where that horizontal logo is going to be showing up. You can see it's kind of a little bit compressed vertically, so you can change it a little bit to if it doesn't look the as sharp as you like. You can twist it a little bit. So let's see. So yeah, so let's change to blue. So blue may be a better match to the kind of color we have. So let's just go ahead and do so. So there's also a logging page left image you can change, and the geometry is listed there. And we recommend for this one, you can see it's all solid, so you can use a JPEG or a PNG, so that's fine. So I'm not going to change that. It's kind of pretty obvious. It's kind of big and you know where it is. Login background image. So we recommend that to be at least the width of it, at least 1920 or 2560. So it needs to be a wide one. So then it's going to stretch. So those are the look and feel component for the web portal. So looks pretty straightforward. You can have the application icon, drive icon, and quite many things can be changed. And then on our YouTube channel, you are going to also find the branding for Windows client, branding for Mac, iOS, Android client, and later on we can cover also the email template. So there's a lot of things you can change to make the solution look and feel like your own solution. And if you don't want to brand it, that's fine. You can just wipe it out, and then the solution is going to be turning back into CentreStack. So thank you very much. So this is a branding section for CentreStack managed file sync and share solution. Thank you.